All right, guys, I got an exciting video I want to talk about. It's a stock that everyone knows about, and that is HOLO. I've been watching this. One of my members in the Discord, he was talking about it, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah, there's a nice little double bottom. My good old boy Sly in here. So, yeah, he got in at like 130. So I'm watching this thing. I can understand why he got in. You can clearly see this is your all-time low at 123, and you can see a double bottom where price comes up, hits this area where it's established a bottom and pumped all the way to $9, and it slowly worked its way, or actually it worked its way pretty fast back to the $1 range. So there's a lot of different things you can play this, and this is when double bot. This is not my exact system. I don't do these a lot. There's a lot, I've seen these just go right through and it can hit your stop loss, but I don't think this is a bad risk versus reward taking it right in this area. A lot of the times what happens is you get a nice pump up, and how you want to play is if it does get a nice pump, let's just say it goes all the way up to this EMA 20, which somewhere in this area, you can make pretty sizable returns. We don't know how much this can pump in all. We definitely cannot expect it goes back to $9 again. You can't expect that. But I can't deny the fact that, for me, I'm a conservative player. I can have a very tight stop loss, and I always look for 10% gains. And I have no doubt that HOLO can easily do a 10% pump at this big double bottom that everyone's watching. Your stop loss should be, a little under this. I would say if it goes, you can kind of use your data price range and be like, if it goes like 5% under, like right in here, I can do a 2-to-1 risk versus reward. I can lose 5%, bam, it just didn't work. It's worth a shot. Or I can try to get, bless me, more than 10%. I mean, from this area, we saw HOLO go up to $9. So it's definitely worth a shot. I'm going to see if I can get a little closer, okay? I want to get as close as possible because the closest I get to here, the better. You can also see like there's big support here. So I'm going to try for probably 125. You can see this is the all-time low 123. I don't know. Actually, I'm thinking about this right here, 128. We hit this up, and you can see, like, look at the returns it gave you. That was just from this area, that was a 23% pump. From this candle here was a 7 to 13. So it gave you so many pumps here. So I'm going to look at, I don't think this all-time low is going to hit. Who knows? But I'm going to look at these consolidations here at 128. It looks like we did hit 128 just now at this very low. So I'm going to see if that holds. If it goes to the all-time low, I mean, it's worth a shot. So I know HOLO is known for big, massive pumps, and this is literally how I would play it. Now, this does not meet my normal system, okay? So that's why I'm probably not going to alert this in the Discord. I'm going to take a shot by myself here. If you guys are in my Discord, we made absolute bank on a lot of plays here using my exact system here, and that is basically price will revert to the mean. I love reversion mean. It's the only thing guaranteed in the market, all right? And when I'm looking at this, I do see that HOLO has 2 daily candles away from the 5. 1, 2. Price will always touch this EMA 5. And if you look at this from this area here, you're looking at a 7% pump to this EMA 5. Conservative, very conservative gain. Price goes away from the EMA 5, it comes back to it. Price goes away, comes back. Price goes away, comes back. And you'll see that all the time here. So, like, we'll have 3 days away from the EMA 5 if we don't touch it. So, like right in here, price went away from the M5, it comes back up to it, and even touches the 10. So, HOLO is a very tricky song. It's like an endless bottom pit. It goes down and down and down. And you guys might ask, does this ever qualify for an uptrend? You always want to see if this daily EMA 50 is at the top. This is not an uptrend. It's never been. This was a fake out. Once this EMA 50 becomes the absolute bottom, then we could take an uptrend trade for that, and I have a whole new system for that. But as of now, we're just looking at for price to come back to these EMAs, look at this double bottom, and the gains what we can make is to the EMA 10 is a 14%, 20 is a 30%, and if we just do a monstrous move where it just goes all the way up here, that is a possibility. I'm going to try to trail and stop it. We'll see. HOLO has been a hard one. I'll see if the double bottom, we can see. I can look at the history of this. Sometimes the double bottom helps, sometimes it don't. Like you can see right here, we had this double bottom here. Price went all the way up to $9 here. Comes all the way back to this area where you would think it would bounce and it just goes through. So you do want to have a stop loss, okay, guys? You can see right in here, double bottom, right? It goes up, it comes back down to this area, and it has a slight bounce. It's it's not like from here to here. Actually, that would have made me money, 13%. So that one did work. I would take the 10%, and I'm not trying to look for massive gains. Once I take my 10%, I'm going to make sure I lock that in so I can't lose if this goes down against me, and I'm going to put my rest of my shares break even. I'm going to sell 90% at 10%, trail and stop the rest, okay? That way, if this does go to $9, I don't look like an idiot, too. All right? I mean, it can happen, right? So let's see if this does work. I know a lot of people are watching it. Obviously, the price is a lot lower now, so this double bottom could be the bottom we're looking for. We have a K of 7.88, so it is pretty low. It's actually lower than when this actually pumped big. This KDJ right here is my stochastic oscillator. The lower it is, the better. And so I think this is a very safe thing. If it goes to the EMA 5, let's say it goes to the 5, which it can very well do the next day, and then it starts rejecting it, then you need to get out. Like if it does something like this and then comes back down, you need to get out. So so what a lot of times I'll do is if it touches the 5 and goes above it, I'll put my stop loss just under this EMA 5 and to see if it can keep pushing up, okay? All right, that's my analysis for HOLO. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, I would love to see you guys in it. I have some exciting plays this week. We just got out of CYN. That's made almost a 300% move from the entry. Of course, I did not take 300% gains, but we had potential of doing that. I tried to trail and stop the more percentages I got, and it just kept giving me so much percentages that I'm like, holy crap, I kept trailing and stopping. I didn't think it would keep going, but you're never going to catch the tops. You're never going to catch the most precise bottoms. We have a system that obviously I used a very common thing of using support, resistance, demand zones for HOLO. Obviously, if you're in my Discord, you guys know the potential of my system of how I look to catch bottom trades, trading with the trend, and I also have a day trading system that has over 90% win ratio. I try to keep it very simple. Trading does not have to be hard. A lot of people overcomplicate it. They go into these, insane things where it's so advanced and overcomplicated that it blows past everyone's mind. And when you do that, where you overcomplicate trading, then it's not as profitable and it just stresses the heck out. Trading is literally just a risk management. It's a probability game. No one knows exactly what's going to happen. We throw the dice, we have an edge, and that's about it, right? And that's how I try to treat trading. As long as you master that, you're going to make lots of money. In my Discord, I have alerted lots of plays in the swing trade alerts, and you can see I took some CYN at 0.0586 using this system to make massive returns and go on over 300%. I took some ADTX. I made 10%. I got out, and I'm looking to get back in again. Kraken, I made 15%. And then it can keep going and going again. CYN, another 40%. Lays, nice solid entries from the 290s and 3s, and it pumped. So, and you can see this countless of times. Make sure, if you do click the link down below in YouTube comments below, and in the description, it'll say join the premium Discord. For my alerts, you'll be taken to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is click Day Trade Alerts under the subscriptions tab. It is very simple. And guess this, I am not going to charge you guys $50, $100, $200 a month like a lot of other Discords do. You're going to understand why you're taking the trades. I've developed a Discord to make sure everyone in here understands why I take a trade. And when I do take a trade, you're going to have the patience, the knowledge, and the psychology of, what, this is, what happens, this is what I need to do, right? It's no like, what should I do? What should I do? A lot of people do that when they come in Discords and they just don't understand, and that's not your guys' fault. If you come into a service, you need to have the education of why I like a trade. It's not just me just pumping random tickers. I let the algos do the work. I understand the market is algo driven. I trade reversions to the mean to make lots of money. So if you hit Day Trade Alerts, I'm going to give you guys the biggest promotion you will probably ever see in Discord communities and trading. $12 a month for all my services, and you're going to get access to everything, education, live streams, one-on-one coaching if you need it. I'm going to make sure you guys understand why I take trades, understand how to trade, and understand a system that actually can make you a full-time trader. And if this has made me a full-time trader, it can do for you too. You're looking at the living proof. You don't need to look for other systems. If this fits your personality, if you're trying to look for a bottom reversal and you're watching HOLO, this is your guy for it. I love bottom reversals. I've made massive money on these kind of spikes, like right in here. HOLO goes up 67%. We know when to take the gains, and it goes back down again. We don't have to worry about that. So if you guys want to join, click the day trade alerts, guys. I think you'll get access to everything. And if you do subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. All right. If you are from a different country, from the United States, it will charge you probably a currency exchange. So it might be maybe $15. But either way, your guys are getting a good deal. And you're going to be grandfathered in for this lifetime discount as long as you keep your membership. I am looking to increase the price after February, so we'll see. But if you get in now, you will get the whole discounted price, okay? Please read how to subscribe, but basically, if you have an Android, you will have to use your computer to subscribe or use your phone's browser and then hit day trade alerts to access it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Give a like, subscribe, comment. Let's see what HOLO does at this double bottom. I'm looking to get in at this area. We'll see 10% gains, scale out, and I'll see how much more I can scale out. And my main thing is to see if this EMA 5 gets rejected. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.